On the workbench today, it is tiny tire testing time. I have these two different patterns from EasyPassRC. You can find them on Amazon. I'm going to be putting them on just some Traxxas. These are the plastic beadlock wheels that they offer, bolting them up and giving them a shot on the TRX4M to see, are they better? How do they stand up versus these Endura tires that I found in a previous test to work so well? If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Troy. This is Roadside RC. You'll tend to find me bashing or crawling or drifting or racing, plus doing product review videos and how-tos like this one. I love doing tire tests. So when EasyPass said they were going to send me these tires, I said I'm on it. So let me get those out of the box. Let me get them mounted up and let's give them a look. The good news here, these tires actually bolt up beautifully on the wheels. No issues whatsoever. Literally feel great on there. The foams feel just about the right density. All of that is good. I'm also going to note that this tire, the whole pack of tires, came out a little bit odd. It's like, again, they're shorter, but they also don't mount up to the rim as well. It's actually quite easy to spin the tire on the rim. I'm still going to give them a shot because, I mean, it takes some force, so I'm hoping that out there crawling they won't actually spin, but they might, which is a boo. As we get ready here, I definitely noticed something looking at these tires. The more aggressive pattern here is noticeably shorter. I'm going to show you a picture of all the tires side by side of the height. Both of basically these two are the same at just over 60 millimeters, while this one is about 55, so about 5 millimeters shorter. back from the testing, and I'll be honest, I'm actually really surprised at how this went. The Endura tires that I've had on there before have been a proven really good performer, and in the rocks and in the wood, I have to say, these smaller diameter ones from EasyPassRC, I think actually outperformed them a little bit. It actually seemed like it had better traction. The first one on that third obstacle to actually get up and over instead of flipping over. Now, how much of that was due to lowering the total center of gravity a couple millimeters versus the actual tread compound and everything? Not 100% sure, but really surprised me. If I'm putting these on Traxxas wheels for the test, when I showed you that they could slip on there a little bit, never noticed that in the actual test itself. I'm really happy because I almost didn't test them based on seeing that. Really happy I went ahead and tested them. I'm wondering if I put them on like a set of Endura wheels or Trial or something else instead of the Traxxas wheels, if it might mount up a little bit better. We've seen some issues with the Traxxas beads being a little bit thicker than some of the aftermarket beads, and so that may be contributing here. The EasyPass taller pattern, kind of that, I don't know, I'm going to call it more like the Patagonia kind of pattern. Kind of worst of the group overall, if I'm really honest. I don't know how much of that is if there's a different rubber on this or if it is just due to pattern itself. Taller, less traction overall. Even you could really see it even on some of the smooth wood. See it on one of those last obstacles going up the smooth rock. You could see that it struggled a lot more. And then of course, once it got into the dirt, it really struggled and took a lot longer than the other tires to make it up that dirt hill. The Enduras, of course, were clearly the champions when it came to going up that dirt hill. End of the day, if you are interested in looking at a slightly shorter tire, so it's 55 millimeters total height, these EasyPass in this more aggressive, maybe more super swamperish kind of pattern, if you will, pretty good choice actually to check out. So I'm going to leave a link to them down in the video description and where you can get them. If this test has been useful for you, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I have more crawler content that I put out. If this has been really valuable, I actually even offer a membership, and you can click that join button down there and you can join the Roadside RC community officially for that for as little as 99 cents a month. If you're curious about anything else that I have done on these TRX4Ms, there's going to be a playlist popping up to your right. Feel free to go there and check it out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.